Man's coming in hot. We're gonna get Welcome back to Bud and Mary's. I'm Nick Stanczyk. We're gonna give you the end of June fishing report right now. It's the last week of the month, and some boats are starting to pull in right now. Man just came in. Joey on the Fearless just came in. And offshore, it sounds similar the last few days as it was last week. The Dolphin are a little hit and miss. They're catching some days, picking away a handful of keepers here, a handful of shorts. So overall, mediocre on the Dolphin. But I know there's been some big muttons coming in again, some good snapper fishing. And any day, you know, you could go out there. The Dolphin might be swarming. This afternoon, it might pick up. There's some weather, there's some rain. You know, we can't control the weather and all that. But, you know, the boats that stuck it out there, they might find them this afternoon. And we're going to hang out here the next hour and see what they bring in. We're here with Captain Bean, you guys. It's Captain Brandon. He's going to give us a report what he caught.
Yeah, so we've had a couple days this week out there. And I had one customer catch his personal best snook. And honestly, one of the biggest snooks I ever landed on charter. A 42-inch snook. We got him away from a 300-pound Goliath and 2 lemon sharks. Actually, a crazy video, he broke the net next to the boat, and the 2 lemon sharks almost pinned him to the boat, and I reached in there and grabbed the rim of the net and just dumped them in the boat right out of the mouth of the lemon sharks. We drove away, revived them for 5 minutes, and gave them a safe release. Also found a lot of medium-sized tarpon around town that were cooperating. Had a half day yesterday. We went 3 for 5 on tarpon at around 60 pounds, which was fun for like the medium light rods we use for them. And also we've been catching plenty of snapper and trout for dinner. And also there's been still some permit around back there too. If you run into them, you run into a big school, usually you hook up a double header, triple header, and we had a day this week where we got into some of those as well.
Sounds like a pretty good report back there. They're being delivered. And overall, I think the tarpon season's been tough, but it's good to hear that he found some, especially locally, close by, because you can do that on a half day too then, right?
Honestly, like June's been the hottest month for tarpon season, it feels like. There's been a lot of fish around town within 3 miles of here, and got on them early. So that was great that we got 3 out of 5 of those on a half day. I mean, for how tarpon season's been, that's been like full day numbers usually.
Yep, no doubt. All right, well, thanks for the report. Let's go check on the other boats, you guys, and see what else they're catching. We got stud mutton snappers. We came down to see the catch here. You guys stayed on the reef all day, kind of, right?
Yeah, we're going to do the same thing.
The dolphin bite, you know, has been a little tough. A few boats are finding them, but been a little inconsistent.
They went with dolphin yesterday with Ross yesterday and Paul and found a freaking, what, 35?
Yeah, we found a floating piece of conduit pipeline.
Right?
Caught 34.
You hear that? All it takes is one piece of debris.
One piece of debris, brother.
And they caught 34 mahis off of that.
They
So
found it again today.
they did. Look at these mutton snappers, you guys. This big giant one. That's a great picture. I think Matt Gordon got one. Awesome. They got the scale out. They're weighing them down
we
here.
want to see what we got. We want to see.
You guys got any pictures yesterday of the mahis too, or no?
Yes, sir.
12.5 pounds.
He's got a scale and all.
Oh yeah, man, we can
He's got
prepare.
everything.
11 pounds.
6.
8. That was mine. The little one.
Tomorrow you get the first big one. The one that really pulls.
I think this is the one that was rocked up, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What do you go?
15.8.
Nice. That's good.
Don't feed the tarpon, Colby.
You just had to say it, didn't you?
All right, got a pile full of yellowtails, a bucket full of yellowtails in the KLX. See a mahi, got mutton snapper. Let's see what else they pull out of the box there. Oh, look at that big old mutton. Oh, they're fresh. They're still twitching. Shallow water ones, huh? Big old mutton there, another decent one too. They're eating good. They're fresh. They don't get no fresher than that. This one's still wiggling. Good job.
Yeah, by the time we get out there, there's about 800 feet.
We're up from the Panhandle, Texas.
Okay.
Friona, Old Town, Friona.
You guys want to hang out for a picture?
Cloud 9 just pulled in, and they found the mahis. They got a rack full of schoolies. gapped a couple little bullheads there in the middle, and we'll get a little report here from these guys and from Captain Greg in a minute.
Perfect.
All right, so Cloud9 just came in. We got these guys here. What's your name?
Brad,
Brad, good to meet you. Where are you from?
Sarasota.
Have you fished with Greg before?
No, we haven't.
Did you have fun today?
Oh, we had a blast. Him and Ben did a wonderful job.
You can tell the truth about Ben. Did he do okay?
Yeah, he did good.
Ben's a young buck around here, you guys. He's been here for a year or two now, but he's younger than the rest of the crew. So you guys got a bunch of mahis, right?
Yeah, we had a blast.
So you guys fishing again tomorrow or just one day?
Just one day,
When we're done?
unfortunately.
Where'd you stay at?
Right next door here at the
Okay.
Yeah.
So they stay right in the hotel right here, you guys. Well, thanks for coming. I hope you had a good time with Greg. And looks like you guys have eaten some mahi tacos for the next week.
There you go.
that
We'll
work?
be back for sure.
They're coming back, you guys. That's good to hear.
All right, thank you.
Awesome. Pleasure talking with you.
Yeah.
How's he doing? Good?
Doing good.
Are you the head chef?
Yes, sir.
You guys, I've heard you cooked like 10,000 pounds of mahi or more before. Is that true?
More than that.
100,000?
I've been working there for 25 years. So
What's the name of the restaurant again?
Captain Crouch Crab and Oyster Bar
On Siesta Key?
on Sarasota, Florida, and Siesta Key.
You guys, you got to go check it out. That's where these guys are from. Now, you usually cook it. Do you get to catch it very often or no?
No, not very. This is the first time actually for
It
me.
is?
Yeah, first
Awesome.
time catching mahi. I'm originally from Jersey, so I'm used to any other kind.
Right?
So
Well, he's a professional chef. I wish I could sweet talk him into cooking dinner, but I don't think we have time today. So, but if I swing up there, I'll have to stop in the restaurant, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have the best clam chowder also.
You hear that? Stop in, you guys. Check it out. Greg's flying up their catch, and we'll go check in with a couple more boats coming in and see what the report is. Buzz-on's coming in. Looks like they got a blue marlin release. I see a blue marlin flag hanging up there. We're gonna have to get the report from them. You never know when your day is coming.
That's a weird tailfish flag. Oh, is that you, Marlin? Tight, tight.
Catching up to you.
Oh, come on.
Catching up to you.
Oh, we've had 4 bites already. We're batting 50%. We missed our 4th here.
We're 2 for 4 now, dude.
We need to see a picture. Water damage came in. They're racking up some mahis here. They don't have a rack behind their boats. They're using the broad miner rack, but looks like they got plenty of schoolies for dinner. He said he's been watching the videos. What was your name again, Jim?
Jim,
Jim, where are you from?
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
From Tennessee.
Dead center.
They don't have mahis up there, do they?
No, no, no.
You gonna bring them home and eat them with you?
What we don't cook, we'll cook some tonight.
Okay, awesome. From Tennessee down here fishing. I hope they enjoyed it. Is that your first time here? You've been here before?
Never been to the TV.
Okay, awesome. First time down here. No selfies, Billy. He takes selfies sometimes.
I do.
He's a comedian.
bunch of selfies.
Yeah, come on, you got his
I
face
got
on
like
there.
this to random people.
Yeah. You give this guy a camera, be taking pictures of the wrong stuff. So Buzz On just came in. We saw the blue marlin flag flying. That's how we know they released them. They also got like 8 or 10 dolphin there, and the blue marlin's a special fish. We don't catch many of them. We're gonna go get an interview here. Get a little. He said it was his first one ever, so let's come get on the action. We're airdropping the video here. All right, so you guys are from Fort Myers, correct or no?
Yeah, Fort Myers, Florida. We've been coming down here for 4 years with the Buzz On down here, and pretty sweet. We got a marlin today.
And tell us now, you were trolling along. I heard you were sitting by the rod. Rod bent over, started screaming.
Yeah, I just got lucky, and I was sitting by the rod and happened to pick it up and didn't know what it was, and found out real quick what it was.
You didn't slip him like 20 bucks to hand you the rod?
No, he didn't even try to grab it.
So you were in the right
Started
spot at the
yelling
right
to grab
time.
it. Yep.
We said a
that's what
fish
it
in a
was.
ballyhoo or no? Got a little lure on it?
That one was.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Little ballyhoo and a lure there?
Yep.
Jimmy said there. And how long you fight for?
20. I think it was 27 minutes to get him in.
The fish put on a good show, jumping all over?
Yeah, he jumped at least 5 times. It was cool. Then he went straight down to the bottom, and then it was just like hoping and praying that he didn't break your line.
Yeah, that always worked. Then you had to earn them out.
Yeah,
And that was your
yeah.
first marlin ever, right?
First marlin ever.
In here in Amarad, we don't catch tons of them, so they're a nice surprise when you do, but you always got a shot, so.
It was awesome, man. Definitely made the day.
And do you work with the Walshes or no?
Yes.
For how long?
Well, I worked with, not necessarily with
For
them,
them? Okay.
but, well, no, I'm a mortgage broker, so
Okay,
we're kind of in the
gotcha.
same
Same
field.
properties? Okay, gotcha. But you know them for a long time then anyhow, right?
Yeah, quite a while now, yep.
I grew up with Taylor, so they're cousins there. I guess that was Jeremy, right? So,
Yeah. Yep.
Family friends for a long time. Well, I'm glad to hear you got a marlin. I know Aaron's happy because Matt already had a couple of seasons tacked up, and Aaron had to get one for himself. So.
No, I heard last week two of them got
Yeah, he
caught,
got
and
one last week. The week
now we
before he
picked
got one.
up.
So now Buzz On's moving up the rankings there. So
Right.
a few on this side of the dock. I think that side's slacking, but hopefully that side of the dock gets one here soon. So.
All right, well, hey, man, I
Well, congratulations. Good talking with you.
appreciate it. You too.
Glad to hear it.
You guys have a great day.
Matt, give me some pointers how to catch some. Captain Corey Nelson just came in with Native Sun Charters. These are his anglers. What's your guys' names?
Charlie, this is my little brother.
They had a really good day. Tarpon,
Permit, bonefish.
tarpon, permit, and bonefish. Who caught what?
I caught permit and
Yeah.
a tarpon.
I caught 2 bonefish, permit, and 2 tarpon.
That's epic fishing, guys. That's what we call a grand slam. So they got 3 different species inshore, 1, 2, 3. They said they got 2 slams, almost had a third.
Almost had a third. We lost 1 bonefish right at the boat, and we couldn't get that 3rd permit. So it was fun. It was a good day. We caught a big permit, like a 20, maybe a 15-pound permit in the morning, and then as soon as we caught that permit, we're like, all right, let's go for a tarpon. We got another tarpon right after that. Then we went for some bonefish, sight fished some bonefish, and the next thing you know, we're like, let's start going for the 3rd. And yeah, we started going for the 3rd. We got chased around by storms. We're all soaking wet. And for the last hour, we tried to catch the last permit, but we just couldn't make it happen. But I mean, 2.
That's awesome. That's epic fishing.
2 slams, yeah.
You guys never caught a slam before, correct?
No.
I've fished here my entire life. I've done it 1 time in 38 years, so it tells you that's how hard it is. And you guys were in on the action today, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy fishing with Corey?
Oh yeah, he's great.
Tell the truth. Pretend the camera's not there. No, they said they fished with Corey before. They had a good time. And are you going back out?
We're going back out tomorrow. I fish these guys 5 days in a week period every year. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
There you guys go. We're gonna put some of those pictures in here and hopefully you enjoy that.
All right, sounds good, guys.
And now let's cover a little bit about the inshore fishing, which we call the backcountry. So here's your backcountry report from the last few days. The snook bite remains very strong, which is really nice to hear. They said the sharks are still kind of thick, so you gotta watch out, but here's Captain Vinny Biondelletti with a really big snook here for the Florida Keys. You know, that fish is pushing 36, 38 inches. Super nice fish, so happy to see that. And besides the snook, I know he got into the sea trout action, which are spotted sea trout. And we actually do keep a few trout here to eat. You know, people want to keep them for dinner. They let plenty of go as well. And then he also caught some triple tail. Not sure if they got any keepers or not, but I know they got some juveniles, and they're always fun. And this late summer times when we get quite a few of those triple tail back there floating along, and the channels by the markers and stuff like that. I also talked to Captain Bill Bassett. His nickname's Biddy. He's been fishing here for a long time. And he said he's been in the snook action too. They're catching double headers one after another one day. Both some small fish, plus a couple of nice medium-sized fish, and you know, some of those fish that are in the high 20s, almost 30-inch range. So nice to see those. Also, there's been a few redfish around. Not a ton of reds, but they caught and released some redfish. One day he told me they got 10 permit as well. They weren't big permit, they were juvenile, but a permit's a permit. And he said it was a bunch of fun. On one spot he found a nice school of fish, and he said they were caught and released 10 permit, so that was cool. You know, shrimp and jig heads, and I know a lot of guys were happy with that. And then he did battle one day with a big tarpon. They got a good release on that. Here's a picture of that big tarpon they caught, and there's still a few tarpon around. Tough tarpon season overall, but they were happy to have it. I know that Silver King was the fish of the day. That wraps up this week's fishing report. Hope y'all enjoyed it. The family just came down. I want to show you guys this too. So if you ever come to Bud and Mary's, you guys can feed the tarpon here on the dock. The kids love it. They're feeding some shrimp to them. They're fired up, and everybody loves feeding the fish here. You can go in here, you can get a bag of bait. Oh, they'll eat right out of your hand some days, and you gotta come check it out. So give the Marina office a call, 305-664-2461. Book a fishing trip down here. We just had a big wedding in the barn. There was 80 people there for a wedding. We'll show you a couple pictures of that right now, you know, a little bit of video. And if you guys ever want to get married here, have a corporate party, you know, a private event, a big dinner, you can do that right here at the Marina. You can feed the tarpon, you can book a fishing trip. We got plenty of hotel rooms, we got small houses, we got houseboats. Come on down here to Amra, check it out. You can feed the fish, you can get some ice cream, get a cold drink, walk around, and hopefully go fishing on one of the boats here. Here's the tarpon. We're signing out. We'll see y'all next time.